So one of our most well-received and popular series that we do are our basement dweller videos, and we'll link the latest one up above. But in those videos, we kind of highlight comments and we make fun of those people. That's what we do. And you guys love it. This is a little bit of a knockoff, an extension of those types of videos. And we're gonna be talking about different comments that YouTubers leave, different type of YouTube commenters.
So as Izzy said, this is a spinoff. And what this is going to be is we're going to actually categorize the different types of YouTube commenters that we get. And what we want you to do is put down in the comments below, which one are you? And if you don't fit in one of these categories, make a new one. Let us know what category you want to be. So when we do some more basement dwellers or whatever, we can give you a shout out. Anyway, we're going to break this down into 6 different categories. There we go.
So I want to preface this is not all bad, but before we even get into it, we want to make sure that you're subscribed, notification bell's on. A lot of our subscribers have been unknowingly unsubscribed. Also, our monthly newsletter is back, costs you nothing. Once a month you get it. If you're signed up on our old newsletter, please, there's a link down below. Sign up again. We're using a new service. Not everybody is getting it. That was from our old service, so just take a moment. So the first category is going to be our supportive. And this is most people.
Probably 95%.
Most people.
Right?
This is why we do it. This is why we go to RV shows. We get a big turnout at our meetups, and because people appreciate what we do. We try to bring information to you. And I think that's why our channel has grown.
And we appreciate you just as much. So we thank you. So we're going to read a couple of the basement dwellers get a bad rap. We're going to highlight some of our positives. So one name that you've probably seen a lot on our channel is Tom and Missy Northam. So Tom left a comment. He said, "You guys do an amazing job. I've learned a lot from what you have provided. Love that you answer comments and the fact that you answer messages from your viewers. Love the product reviews, safety videos, improvement videos, etc. We've made several purchases based off your recommendations. Keep up the good work."
I think Tom's about to install a roof-mounted antenna based on our recommendation. So you're going to love it, Tom, believe me.
Here's another one. This guy comments a lot, Raul Roberts. He said, "The day finally arrived, MJ and Izzy, and it was your turn to help Jason usher in that new momentous chapter of his life, university education, personal independence, and adulthood. You did well. Jason impresses me as a kind, hardworking, and decent young man. Values you instilled in him. He shall use those to guide him as he navigates this next stage without you constantly at his side. He will thrive." And he said, "Jason, take those lessons and values you've learned with you to college." And he just goes on, but he's just a very sweet guy. He said, "Take it from someone who knows. In a quick 4 years, another happy Boo Fest awaits you on graduation day. Be safe and be well, all of you." So Raul, thank you so much for your constant supportive comments. It really keeps us going.
So we're going to pick out a few comments from each category. Obviously, there's a time restraint on this video.
Yes.
We'd be here for a very long time.
Some of them aren't going to have, maybe we just have 1 or 2, but believe me, I'm going to just give you a little taste, guys. The last category is creepy and weird. There's 2 comments.
Weird ones.
Wait till you see what Izzy answered.
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to leave a ridiculous comment, I'm going to give you a ridiculous answer. I'm good at that.
I know. Before we move into the next category, this is a good one from Sharon Jannert. I think I don't know if I'm saying her name right. She said, "Izzy and MJ, you're so awesome. Thank you. It took so long to trust you and learn to love you." So she hated us.
Oh, these people from Texas?
Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, we are from Texas and have heard a lot of bad things about people from your area. Maybe not bad, but that you were difficult and mostly thought you were better than the rest of us.
It's not all based on like lies. I would tend to agree with some of those things.
No, it is true, but we are definitely not like that. We live in Arizona and deal with snowbirds every year. We're also born Texans, and Jersey people really sound different. We stayed with you because Izzy is a policeman and MJ is a dog trainer, and both are dog lovers. Our son is a fireman and our daughter's in the financial business, and we're all dog lovers. Fast forward several years, we love you and everything you put on Facebook. We don't even question anything you say anymore. You both are for real, and we love you and trust our 2 dogs' lives with anything you'd recommend. We're both in our 80s, and we know you need younger people to put faith in. And she went on and on. It was just so sweet with hearts and everything. So thank you for giving us a chance. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, these Jersey, they know it all, snobby." There are plenty, yes. But if you meet us in real life, guys, you will see that that's just not the case.
Yeah, but regarding dogs, you should definitely listen to MJ. She's been doing it a long time. She has a lot of dogs under her belt for sure. So the information she gives out for free on here is very good information. I would definitely listen to her. So let's move on to the next one. It's going to be seasoned and knowledgeable RVers, and we have is it 1 or 2 then?
I think it's 1. I think we picked 1. You know, again, there's so many, but we kind of had
the following can fall into several. Like he could be loyal because he's been with us for a very long time, but definitely more appropriate seasoned and knowledgeable.
Yes. His name, is Roy Davis. Roy,
I hope you're watching
we
this one,
love
Roy.
you. I think he watches every video because he comments on almost every video. Roy has been with us, I think, since like the beginning of the channel when we had very few subscribers. Yes. He always has something knowledgeable to add to a video or to the comment section. I'll just read one. I can't remember what video this was, but he said, many people will say that RV living is living in your RV full time. If you stay in hotels when you travel, do you say you're hotel living? I just say we're RVers. I've heard people say marriage sucks as well, but like RVing, you usually get out of it what you put into it.
That's true.
If you go into it with eyes open and realistic expectations, you'll enjoy it. And
very,
we said,
very wise words.
Exactly, Roy. Thanks for the words of wisdom to those reading the comments.
I know Roy, he said he's been RVing for a very long time. So
yeah.
you can learn a lot. We learn every day.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully what we learn, we can pass on to the next generation of RVers, right? So they can learn also. So let's move on to the next type of YouTube commenter. And these usually make the basement dwellers. These are negative Nancy's, jealous haters, and straight out trolls. Now, one of the big things that really sets people off when we talk about haters is when we run ads, right? Because you are not allowed to be compensated for the free content that you bring. Because how this works, if you don't understand, all we do, we just say, ChatGPT, create us a video. It's done, and we just upload it. No, that's not really how it works, guys. There is actually a lot of time that goes into this. So with that being said, we do want to thank the sponsor of this video. It's going to be Liquefied from Matt's RV Reviews. Liquefied is a black tank treatment. It's an enzyme-based black tank treatment, which means that it breaks down the material in your black tank in graphic detail. It liquefies everything. We did a full video on it. We'll link it up above.
What's great is you have different scents. It comes in orange, it comes in lavender. You have the liquid, you have a powder, and you also have little pods as well.
Oh, it smells so good.
I know.
Let me open that.
I know, it's the orange. It smells amazing. He also has a toilet cleaner. He continues to develop new products. He is based in the USA, small business. We really, really want to support what he's doing.
And Matt's business, Liquefied, has grown substantially. He has a warehouse, he has employees. Why has it grown? Well, because it's a good product, right? You can pump a product as much as you want. If it's crap, not that it's crap, this breaks down crap, but if it's crap, it's just gonna fizzle out. People get it, they keep buying it. And here's the thing, guys, if you're gonna buy it, you go to liquefiedrv.com. You use the discount code EndlessRVing. 24% off.
24% off.
24 off of any purchase on there. I think that's an exclusive discount to us. Don't ask us how that came about. It's kind of a funny story, but we'll save that for another time. But we're going to put the information down below. Go check it out. Support Matt. He's a big supporter of our channel. He's all around a great guy. Thank you, Matt, for sponsoring this video. So as you can imagine, we have quite a lot to choose from here. And it's not that we're trying to highlight the negative. It's just these people are funny. And honestly, they're kind of sad and pathetic. They're just very angry. So, and we laugh at them. So let's go.
So this is a little basement dweller mini episode, part of this larger video. Guys, you know Laura Kilmer. Here's a couple that Laura always laughs.
It's constant.
How do you feel when you're treated snarky or smug? Another awful campground with terrible people. And she says basically, you know, it's because we're from Jersey or whatever, all people from Jersey. She said, Endless RV needs to end. All New Jersey people are rude. Other people just are not as good as you two are.
Laura comes and goes. I don't know why when she decides to go, but she'll be back.
So the next one was a video we traveled to Lancaster, PA, where there's a huge Amish population. And we were we were bothered by a few things that the Amish are doing. Obviously, dog breeding is one of them. They're kind of misrepresenting some of the products as being like homemade.
Oh, they don't kind of do. They 100% do.
Yeah, their ice cream. You know, there's different things there that we weren't happy about. So this person was bashing the Amish. So he said the Banish, that was supposed to be Amish. The Banish lost me completely recently. Another bunch of racists and misogynists for their God voting so disgustingly. So as he just said, get a life.
I don't know why that even came up. When we brought up what we found, I mean, that's factually true. You can go to Amish puppies, look it up. We had people in the comments talking about puppies they get from the Amish. Now listen, are all of them that? No. But when you have a large amount, you train a ton of them. You just go on with caution. And then we saw the ice cream. I mean, we read the ingredients and it was not truthful.
So he said, I'm quite content, not a racist, not a misogynist, and recovered from religious indoctrination. Yay me. The Amish showed themselves fully. Ick. If this is a grown man, if you're using ick, ick.
It's from his basement.
Yes. Next one. I don't know what video it was, but this person very simply and concisely said, go to hell because what you talking is crap, go to hell. Okay.
Next.
Got it. If you watch us, we've done a number of videos on what's going on in California with all different things. We were talking about fuel prices. We were talking about the carb issues. So we obviously upset this woman, and she said, what are you going to do when you can't breathe the air? One less subscriber.
I mean, listen, if you watch those videos, the majority of the comments in there are not happy what's going on in California.
Yeah.
We don't live in California. We
Right.
live in New Jersey, and probably the next year and a half, we're not going to live in New Jersey. You know, we feel for certain things that go on out there, and we want your feedback on that.
So the next one was pretty funny. Again, these comments are so funny. They're short and sweet, but they really definitely deliver the anger that they're trying to. Another garbage channel crying about California with a bunch of laughing emojis and then a clown emoji. And Izzy answered, we are going to make you a star. And here you are. Thank you for commenting and sharing your happiness with the world.
Next one's going to be loyal viewers. Now, we talked about Roy Davis earlier, who's certainly a loyal viewer, but felt he was better in the knowledgeable. But there, we have quite a few loyal viewers, and I mean, they watch every single video and comment on every single video, and we believe that they deserve a shout out.
Yeah, so this isn't going to, we're not going to read comments. We just like to give a shout out to people that we see you in the comments. We may not always answer, but we'll heart it, and we are seeing you. So Sherry Weber is one of those.
Every
Sherry
video.
Weber, I think Sherry watches every video. She's amazing and comments on every video and comments on other people's comments and is just so kind and sweet. Tom and Missy Northam is another one, every video. Wes Alexander, we love you, Wes. He's one of our insiders.
Yep.
He watches every video, always just really detailed, thoughtful comments. Jim Gill is another insider that we have that's really, really in the comments. We see you. Hugo Hernandez is another one that pops up a lot. Raul Roberts, we see you. We thank you. Sweet comments. I hope I'm saying this right. Caniac Steve Henderson, always leaving nice comments. Roy Davis, as we mentioned, and many others, guys. We get so many amazing comments, but we see a lot of the same names, and we just wanted to give you a shout out and say we really appreciate you.
So let's move on to the next one. Those are going to be our comics. We have some people that they always leave a funny comment, and some of them are very creative, how they write the comments, but they always make us laugh.
So we're just going to give you two quick ones. So one is one of our insiders, Jim Estel. Now, we met Jim Estel for the first time at our first meetup back in 2021, and we've just loved Jim and his wife ever since. Some of the nicest people, but Jim has got a very funny side to him. I think back probably in his 20s, Jim probably did very well with the ladies.
Jim was a handful, I'm sure.
He's got that little, that little charm, Jim. We see you. So anyway, we were doing a video and you went to say best place and you said breast place.
did.
Well, that's all Jim needed to hear. So he said, we were talking about a meetup. He said, well, I think the breast place for a meetup would be Northern Indiana, of course, since that would bring everyone to the area where so much of the industry is located. Now, I could read a ton of Jim's funny comments. It's like every video and on Facebook too. But we just wanted to give a shout out to Jim because he's just a super nice guy and he's always there for us. And then one more funny one, which we can always count on for a good laugh. As always, friends Tom and Missy Northam. So this was on the video that we did with Greg, our insider, who's also awesome. Greg Giebert, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's got a Brinkley. We did a whole video on his Brinkley. So Tom said, love the video. Greg did a great job talking about his Brinkley. Great information. I'm sure he's going to get a bunch of questions. I really think this idea would be a big hit. I told Missy I didn't sign up. People are probably tired of Tom and Missy, LOL, if that's even possible. No, never. Yeah, we talk a lot about Tom, but they've become very, very good friends of ours. Always good for a laugh.
So the last category is going to be, we saved the best for the last, the creepy and weird. Now, we get quite a few creepy and weird comments. We just highlighted a couple here because, again, just because of time.
Yes.
I want to make sure we don't not here too long. We don't creep you out too much.
We have 3 comments for you today. And if you wrote one of these, don't take offense. We just found them to be funny and interesting. Hi, guys. Can you tell us what the upside down pineapple means on some camper sites?
Now, I took this as just being a wise guy because you can't be in the dark. I think they're just trying to be smart, so I gave a smart answer back.
So as he said, knock on the door and ask them, hey, I like your pineapple. The next one was, this was just odd, like an odd question.
Wait, this is odd and almost like inappropriate. Like I wouldn't even think of asking somebody this.
So they said, love your video, very to the point. Thanks for the reinforcement of what I already know. If you don't mind me asking, are you biracial? I'm assuming they're asking that of you.
Or maybe you, I don't know.
I don't know.
Biracial, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Maybe they ask him about Bowser.
Okay. So this is the last one. This is probably the weirdest comment we ever got.
This is definitely basement dweller.
Yeah, so this was one of our update videos. You two cover a lot about RV life, but not everything. I was wondering if other RV people ever tried to have a 3 or foursome with you two, or have you heard of any crazy stories?
Yeah, this one reminds me of like when I was in computer crimes and we were like arrest these weird people, and you go in, they have like swords and like anime. And just like this is why I'm picturing where he's typing this from. Like there's swords hung on the wall. There's Dungeons and Dragons in the corner. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe just being a jerk. Who leaves a comment like that?
No, I felt like saying, why, you want one? Like, you want a threesome? Ooh. So Izzy said, you're spending too many hours on OnlyFans.
Too much OnlyFans, too much of the Red
God.
Bull, and too much like Uber Eats, because they never see the light of day. It's just in the basement, dark, Uber Eats to the back door, and just keep going.
So what do you think? Weird? Odd? I would never ask people these questions.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So we just want to make that video just a little lighthearted, and we do really appreciate everybody commenting weird, comics, nasty. It's all good for the algorithm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But we want your feedback, guys, in the comments below. What'd you think about this? What category would you fall into? And what do you think about some of these comments? If you like videos like this, guys, to the left of us, we'll put an RV DIY playlist. We'll put an RV newbies playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.